Welcome back. I'm Susan.
And I'm Wilfrid.
And every now and then somebody becomes a collector without knowing it.
That's right, exactly. You just accumulate books and suddenly, as Susan says, you realize you become a collector. And the question is, what's the best way to keep my books, to store them, if you like?
The best environment.
Best environment, yes.
The best shelvings.
Yes.
The best place in the house. All these are questions that now that you've got a lot of books, you may want to have answers to.
Yeah. I think an overall guide would be keep the books in a stable environment. But the temperature doesn't go up too much or down too much, and the humidity remains relatively constant.
The experts say that the best environment for both people and books living in the same space is, the rule is 50-70. 50 degrees relative humidity, 70 degrees temperature. When I was working in rare books, we did it 45 degrees relative humidity, 68 temperature, but that got a little uncomfortable for the people who were doing their research in the space.
Yes, you can't let books take over your own personal comfort.
The other piece of advice I think we have is, wherever you keep them, do not keep them in bright light. Do not keep them exposed to sunlight or bright lights in the immediate environment.
Even indirect sunlight can cause books to fade.
And degrade the glues that hold them together.
Exactly.
So if you're looking at your house, maybe it's a room with a northern exposure so that you're not getting that southern sun coming in. Maybe it's a room you want to dedicate as a library. Maybe it's a corner of your living room. Whatever it is, stable environment, low light, good stable bookcases, I think is another thing. We will talk at some point about how to put the books on your bookcases so that they are best protected. Anything else?
No, I think you've covered it. We'll talk later in the next time we meet. We'll talk about the way to have the books on the shelves, and there is a certain way to do it and a way not to do it.
One other thing. If you're looking at your basement as a place to keep books, please remember that the same things that are the enemies of your house, moisture and insects, are going to be the enemies of your books. So if you're going to use your basement as your book room, please be sure that it is really, really, really well waterproofed, that there is no musty smell, that there is nothing to indicate that insects or moisture are getting into that space.
Excellent advice.
Anything else?
Not for the moment.
Okay.
Till next time.